Alright guys, I'm here with some information for Dragon Ball Legends. So if you guys have been paying attention to the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account, you would know that they finally announced the two brand new units that are coming to Dragon Ball Legends, and they are none other than Lord Slug and a brand new Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Now, of course, since they tweeted about it, we now have gameplay of those units. So let's check it out right now.
A welcome opportunity to test my newfound youth.
You're wide open!
Yeah! See ya! Now that I've regained my youth, I'm invincible!
Unforgivable!
Take this! Believe in yourself, Gohan! Take this!
Me? It's over.
Alright, so now that we've seen these guys in action, let's actually break down what they can do. So the very first one is none other than Slug. It says, Super Namekian Lord Slug arrives. His special skill, Psycho Pool, causes enemy to take more strike damage on hit and steals enemies' Dragon Ball by chance. He's a powerful melee attacker who raises strike damage based on the time elapsed and remaining health. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Slug actually sounds really freaking good. First and foremost, Psycho Pool looks like a dope attack. The main thing though that we see in this video is the fact that he used it right as Goku was about to use the Spirit Bomb. So we do know that it can snatch your opponent out of their ultimate attack, but I think what would really put him on the top of tier lists is if he's able to snatch people out of Rising Rush. Now it's no secret that you're actually able to hit people out of that. For example, if somebody were to activate Rising Rush and you're to use some character that has Kamehameha, for example, and you use it, you can actually knock them back. So it's not an impossibility to prevent a Rising Rush from happening. And if you're able to utilize that attack to snatch them away from that, they lose all their Dragon Balls and you're able to follow up immediately afterwards. So I guess it's kind of a counter in a sense, because you can follow up immediately after you snatch your opponent. Not only that, you also have a chance to snatch a Dragon Ball, which is good. So it's kind of like that Demon King Piccolo perk, but it happens by chance. Now, when they say by chance, I'm not sure if they mean it's not guaranteed every single time, in the sense of you can do it even if your opponent has a Dragon Ball and still not be able to get it, or if it's more so like how Demon King Piccolo is, and it's as long as they have the Dragon Balls, then you can actually take their Dragon Balls away from them. So I don't know how that would work, but we'd honestly have to wait and see. And it says that he's a powerful melee attacker who raises strike damage based on time elapsed and remaining health. Now, it's good that he's a melee type, but the thing is, as far as the remaining health, I don't know if the higher his health is, I guess throughout the battle, then the stronger he'll get, or if he takes more damage, then he gets stronger, throughout the battle. Again, small little details here and there, but like I said earlier, when we actually get our hands on the unit, then we'll finally figure out, how everything works with them. But moving on to the unit I'm most excited about, you guys already know this is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. We have a brand new Sparking Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Now, before I continue, I just want to say that we did get a brand new Super Saiyan 3 Goku earlier, actually in this current banner right now. And I was not hyped for that unit, but the main reason was because his abilities weren't really that good. And not only that, but he was literally just a copy paste of the purple Super Saiyan Goku that we already have in the game. Nothing really special about the new one at all, has the exact same ultimate attack. Whereas with this Teen Gohan, that's not the case. It's it's clearly a brand new Teen Gohan. He has a different ultimate attack, which you guys already know I'm excited about. But right now I'm kind of you know what? I'm just fanboying right now. I need to get to the point. So it says, Father-Son Kamehameha version Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Nullify unfavorable element factors by main ability when ally is down. Ultimate skill Father-Son Kamehameha inflicts 100% more damage if allied Goku is down. Keep an eye on the first ever legendary finish animation. Now, this is big, but I'm gonna break it down bit by bit. So, the very first thing is when you activate your main ability, apparently when your allies are down, then he completely cancels out unfavorable element factors. I think this could help in the sense that right now Hybrid Saiyans, they're not necessarily a bad meta, but they get completely demolished by Broly. Now, the main reason is because right now the best Hybrid Saiyan in the game, if I'm not mistaken, is Ultimate Gohan, but he's a green unit. So obviously he gets completely demolished by Broly. And even if Ultimate Gohan wasn't in the game, the best Hybrid Saiyan, I guess, in that team, it would have been Goten, but Goten is also a green unit, so he would have gotten demolished by Broly. And then you have other units like Future Gohan and like Future Trunks, Kid Trunks, etc., etc. But for the main units that really, I guess, drove that type of team, they don't stand a chance against Broly. So that is where the main problem lies. So I guess with Gohan, or I should say Teen Gohan, for starters, as long as he's not a green unit, I am okay. But more than likely, I see him being a blue unit because there's no way in the world that Cell's gonna be a red unit and you're gonna have this iteration of Gohan, especially, you know, promoting him fighting Cell and not have him be a complete counter to Cell. It would make absolutely no sense. But I mean, they could pull something out of left field and make him a yellow unit, and then that way I guess he will be a counter to Broly. But at the same time, that would mean that Cell has the advantage over Gohan, and that makes no sense whatsoever. But I digress. The next thing is the fact that when you land Father-Son, if Goku is on your team and he dies, you deal 100% more damage. That is insane. Now, again, I see this working in tandem with obviously using your main ability. And I would think that using Father-Son would be the best, or the best time to use Father-Son would be immediately after you use your main ability, because through that you completely disregard element factor. So even if the element factor was originally not in your favor, you cancel it out and completely punish the opponent. That is awesome. I really, really like that. And I guess the next big thing, or the last thing really, is this unit is the first unit ever to have the legendary finish animation. Now, if you guys, weren't paying attention to the actual video, it was when Gohan was walking forward with the blast, which he did in the anime, and then he did that final push and completely eradicated Cell. That was the legendary finish. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to work kind of like how I'll say dramatic finishes work in Dragon Ball FighterZ, where you would, fight against a specific enemy, and then if you land the last hit, like right before they die, then you get the dramatic finish. I don't know if it works like that or if it's on any unit, so long as they're the final unit on your opponent's team. So I guess that's something that's gonna have to get clarified later on, but either way, just to see that type of animation is actually really freaking dope. Again, the only game that's really been faithful to that type of thing is Dragon Ball FighterZ, so it's kind of cool that they're kind of bringing that mentality to Dragon Ball Legends, because we could get really, really dope finishers with this type of thing. Like, just imagine like Vegito Blue or Gogeta Blue or any other unit that they decide to put in, like Ultra Instinct Goku, Jiren, heck, maybe even hit the Super Saiyan 4s, Super Saiyan Blues, who knows? But the fact that there's a legendary finish animation is freaking dope to me. I am all down for that. But besides that, that is practically everything that was, I guess, updated right now on the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account. But I do want to know, are you guys hyped for both Slug and the new Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan? Let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.